Did you have any creepy uncles ever?
Oh, always have a creepy uncle.
Yeah?
And he always wore short shorts and just the tip of his would always be sticking out. And as a kid, I thought it was an accident, but now I'm like, that was absolutely intentional.
Come see Jeremiah do stand-up live this weekend in Huntington Beach, California, then Palm Springs, then Des Moines, Iowa, Lexington, Kentucky, St. Petersburg, Florida, Chicago, Illinois, and more. Get tickets at jeremiahwatkins.com.
Looks like you know what you're doing. Dude. It looks like you sucked a few lollipops there. Dude, I just in my pants, too.
Brothers!
I want to start off by the way you woke me up this morning.
Okay, that would be great.
You literally did a reverse thing that I taught you how to navigate around. So this is what Jeremiah did. I already had set my alarm, but he called me at around 11:30ish, and I had my do not disturb. Because I looked at my phone. I always have it on do not disturb. He called me.
Yeah.
So the phone, it wasn't that you did that. It was your tone that just, it rubbed me the wrong way, brother.
Oh, really?
You're like, hey, how you doing?
I said, hey, buddy, how you doing?
Yeah, you go, hey, buddy, how you doing? And I'm like, it just rubbed me a little bit in the wrong way.
In my defense, I could have
I just want to remind you, buddy. You're recording at noon. Hey, buddy.
And what time was it when I called you?
11:30.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So,
But
go
ahead.
When was your alarm set for?
11:42.
You thought that you were going to be able to get dressed, come over to my place, get an Uber in 18 minutes? There's no way. I woke you up. You were still 30 minutes late.
I could have done it.
I woke you up. You were still 30 minutes late.
I could have done it,
There's no
brother.
way.
I could have done it.
There's no freaking way, dude.
Oh, my God.
There's no way.
All right, well, the main thing is, do you like that you could navigate around Do Not Disturb?
Oh, I love it. It's my
And that's
new
what
favorite
bothers
thing.
me. That's what's bothering me.
It's my new favorite thing, brother.
I told you that trick, and now you're using it against me.
Yeah, for the good of our podcast.
I shouldn't have even opened my mouth and told you,
For
brother.
the good of our podcast.
Unbelievable that you're doing that.
In my defense.
What? You know what? I like that you said that because I say in my defense, that means we hang out a lot. Or at least we've had a lot of
way
conversations.
too much. Yeah, we've had a lot of talks.
Because I always say, in my defense, don't I say that, Rye? In my defense.
In my defense.
Or and I say, hypothetically, I say that.
I think a lot of people say hypothetically.
I say it, I overuse it, but go ahead. It's good seeing you, by the way.
Great to see you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in a few weeks, and
yeah.
Is there any tone that I could have used on the phone that would have set you to make you happy? I think it's impossible.
It could have been any tone, I think.
It could have been it. I could have been like, "Hey, Steve,
you know what? That could have helped a little bit. Buddhist monk, like calmness. Hi, Steve. It's Jeremiah here.
Do you know what I think? Do you know what I think?
Or do you think that may have rubbed me the wrong way?
Yeah, of course it would have.
That would have been condescending a little bit.
You would have said that it was condescending, it was disrespectful and sarcastic.
Yeah.
I'm stepping on landmines with you, brother.
You know what? There's no way around it, I think.
There's no way around it.
Because you already know my irritability, especially in the morning, like, when I'm kind of getting up. You know I'm a
at almost high noon, I know.
I'm a firecracker.
I know.
Dude, you know what? I forgive you. Hey, I'm here.
No.
No, I'm here.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
What do you mean?
I am not sorry at all.
Okay. You know what? And
Take back that forgiveness.
Okay, and you know what?
I was helping you wake up, and then you were still 30 minutes late.
Can we timestamp that a little bit? let me redo that.
I don't want your forgiveness.
No, I want to redo that part, that moment. Let's just pretend I never even said that. Okay, so let's just clean slate.
Okay.
All right, turn to your clouds. I'm gonna turn to my little purgatory. Void purgatory world. And 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Hey, thank you so much for reminding me. Jeremiah, I really... Jeremiah, thank you so much for reminding me to get here at the proper time. I appreciate your mindfulness and looking out for me as far as my tardiness.
You got it, brother. I
Is
always
that
have your
better? Is
I
that
always have your
better?
best interest
I
at
know, is
heart,
that better?
and I love you.
Yeah, I love
and
you
thanks
too,
for being
brother.
here, man.
I love you too,
You're
brother.
looking real fresh.
I got this at the Goodwill.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
It looks nice. I wouldn't
$2.99.
have guessed it.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you bought a new shirt.
Okay. I wanted to tell you a story. This has happened before. I went to Arizona at Starbucks, and I've been holding this story in, and because I want to get your take on what I went through at my local Starbucks.
Okay, I'm all ears.
So I had to take a shit. So I got the code, and so I'm in there doing my business. I forgot to lock the door. Okay. This has never, dude, just hear me out, dude. This has never happened to me. A man walked in. Okay. He happened to be a gay guy. Okay. Happened to be a gay guy.
Does that have to do with
Because this is what he did. So, dude, if I walk into a person taking a shit, I'm gonna make it real quick. I'm gonna close the door. This is not what happened. It wasn't
What
a quick.
happened, man?
It wasn't a quick interaction.
happened,
He
man?
went like this. He goes. So he opens the door and he goes, "Need to lock the door." And then I go, and then I was in such.
While you're just sitting?
Yeah, I'm literally sitting there just squeezing cheese. And then he kept saying, he goes, "You need to lock the door." And then it was so awkward. He was just standing there watching me take a shit. So let me play devil's advocate. In my position, what would you do if you were me? What statement would you say
I
to
would've
that
said,
man?
Okay, got it.
That's not what I did.
What did you say?
All I did was I did like a Jedi, like the Emperor Jedi.
Yeah.
I
Did
go,
you
hey,
cross
I went,
your legs?
hey.
Did you cross your legs?
No, I went, hey. That's all I said. Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, why did I should have said close the door. Right?
I would have been like,
I should have said, hey, dude, close the door.
right.
Dude, I kid you not. He was there for a good 10 seconds.
That's so weird.
You need to lock the door. And then he just kept looking
You
at
think he was looking for it? do you think that he's looking for a little Lee surprise?
We really need to timestamp that part. Okay.
What?
Do you think he was looking for it? Oh, no, I don't even want to think that, brother. Do you think he was looking? Maybe. I don't know.
Do you think he saw something?
Is that something that turns people on? Someone taking a shit?
That's a fetish somewhere.
Really?
Yeah. Come on, man. You're obsessed with.
Poo is involved.
Yeah, you're obsessed with that stuff.
Yeah. So did I? How would you have handled that? You would have said something differently.
I don't know. I'd be like, okay, thank you. Okay, all right. I probably would have just started being like, okay, got it. Yeah, okay, bye. Get out of here.
Yeah. The more awkward thing is having to walk by him after I gave him such a bad stare.
Oh, you looked at him?
Oh, when I left. Yeah, I just went. I looked at him like, dude, like, what are you doing?
What did he say?
Nothing. He acted as if nothing happened.
Did he say, can I get seconds?
He just, look.
Can I get seconds?
I have another story too, but yeah, I didn't want to take up. the
Dude,
episode with,
we're free flowing, man. You don't have to. You don't have to
can I
ever
tell you
feel like
one
you're imposing.
Can I tell you another story?
You
that
tell as many
happened?
stories as you
Okay,
want,
okay.
brother. This is our podcast.
Okay,
we can do whatever we want. That's what's fun about this.
So on the flight back from Phoenix to LAX,
Steve spent the last few weeks
Yeah.
in Arizona while we both did our holiday things, and we have yet. I feel pretty good about not hitting you up unless I kind of needed
you know
something.
what?
I really tried.
Can I commend you? Happy New Year, by the way. Again,
Happy
guys.
New Year to you, brother.
You have been real mindful about that, and I had a
I know
lot
we
of
both
quality
needed a
time
break.
with my girlfriend and my mother. in Arizona, and I really appreciate that, brother.
And we're one of the only podcasts out there that did not do a year in review episode or a best of episode
We
of
didn't
the
even
year.
do a Christmas one where we just wore Santa hats, or we didn't do any of that. Right?
We kept plowing through for y'all because we love y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And we appreciate our new subscribers who are coming into the Patreon because we're doing a new bonus episode every week on Scissor Bros called Scissor Bros Uncensored.
Can we at least? Yeah. So we had decided for 2023, right, for this new year. Hey, why don't we just after we get done recording our normal episodes, let's just keep recording. So basically, if you join our Patreon, we're gonna have and this is even we're gonna have another episode, but it's gonna even be more raw because it's the stuff that we could talk about.
It's the stuff we get flagged for on YouTube.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you'll get a full, fresh episode. But you have to join our Patreon.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, Steve's hangers are already on the Patreon.
what do you mean? Oh, my nuts, right? That's fine. That's fine. They're kind of swinging.
Woo!
But
Oh,
it's
they're
the silhouette.
swinging.
Are they
Oof.
swinging?
Oh yeah, man. It
Is
killed
it
me.
jingle balls?
Oh,
Left
yeah,
and right
times
jingle
1,000%.
So they're like flapping. around?
Oh yeah.
Am I true to my word though? I mean, I did. I
did the
didn't-
punishment.
I
I
didn't
appreciate
refute it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to my story. So we had landed, okay, and there sometimes when you land, there's a delay with the gate.
Yeah.
So
It takes a while for them to taxi to
Yeah,
the gate and just
but-
connect to it and stuff like that. Yeah.
the pilot's like, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the gate is
we're
not
having
in
a little bit of an
alignment
issue
with the-
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, all that stuff.
There's a man who left the bathroom door open on the plane,
And
and,
he was a little
people
Asian
have
man,
walked into there repeatedly.
And it smelled pretty peculiar. A little bit of kimchi and the stuff they eat.
These are just,
that culture?
this is just what I smelled as I
Okay,
walked
and,
by as I was flying.
Yeah, it's really steamy in there. Oh, anyway,
It's like a little Korean sauna in there.
okay. Little steamy. People had already, like people get impatient, right?
Of course.
Okay, so there was a family. First of all, there was I don't know. I don't even want to misquote it It was a Middle Eastern family. Okay, it was two brothers. Probably there's three altogether, but two brothers that were I guess in maybe 6th or 7th grade. That age.
Yeah.
They were literally the whole flight. All I heard was. Like they're literally playing Warzone on iPad the whole time, like loud behind me. Didn't say anything. And it was loud. It was just really disruptive, right?
No,
So it was this family. It was 3 brothers.
Okay. Were you wearing earbuds or anything?
No, I wasn't. I left him in AZ, by the way. So, I mean, I would have, but I left him in AZ.
Gotcha.
And so when we got out, they had invaded already the aisle. Like, I didn't even have a chance to even, so they already, they wouldn't budge, right?
Mhm.
So the mother, the 2 younger brothers in middle school, then they had the 3rd brother was a high schooler, kind of like, he was more like 9th, 10th grade, maybe 9th or 10th, but he was kind of like a wannabe gangster type kid, but he had races. And so I like in hindsight, I could, people were getting impatient, and I literally just stared at him, like just real quick, and he went, "The fuck you looking at?" So,
A 9th grader was talking to you that way?
like a high schooler. So
Do you think he thought that you were a freshman as well?
I don't know.
Huh.
Well, he probably didn't think I was in my 40s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because who would talk to,
Yeah.
I had a beanie on, and I don't dress my age probably.
Mm.
So I'm just like, I'm like, all right, I did, because a part of me, I would have, I'm trying to be the adult, because
Where is this story going?
Okay, so anyway, he walked out, and then I was literally behind him, and then he walked into the Segway into the terminal, and he was waiting for me. but he said some kind of gang talk. He goes, Pasadena Pyru Pirates, Pasadena Pyru Pirates, fool. Like he said some kind of gang thing.
What if it was his high school mascot?
It might have been. No, but I'm guessing it was
Pasadena Pirates, fool.
Pasadena Pyru Pirates. And then he looked at me, and then that was the point where I could have said something. I didn't say anything, but then I noticed that I'm like, oh, this kid, because he was a little chunkier, his ass was hanging out, and then the thing that kind of
It was thick, it was juicy.
his ass was hanging out, but the one thing that kind of detoured me from even engaging, he was wearing a Pokemon backpack. So
Are you sure this kid was even in 9th grade?
No, dude, he was a big boy. He was a big boy. And so he said that. And so I did the right thing. I paused in the thing and I'm just like, okay, just don't respond. And I just let the moment pass.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just kind of let it go by. And I think I did the right, because normally, I could have responded several ways. I mean, that could have been a double leg
Okay.
takedown.
I'm the kid. We're going to do some
wait,
alternate...
are we going to do some role playing?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the kid now, and I'm waiting for you outside the plane. Let's do some alternate endings of some things that you wanted to say or that you thought about saying, okay? This is unfiltered
Ooh, I
Steve.
don't think this is a healthy exercise.
It's a good
I don't
exercise.
know. I don't think it's a healthy
Oh,
exercise.
no, it's a good one. You
I
already
don't think it
chose the
is.
good road, man.
I did the right thing.
You did the right thing. Now, let's visit the thoughts that might have entered your
Yeah,
head.
but this is kind of like we're kind of dabbling within the kind of a dysfunctional behavior. Wrong choices.
You didn't make the wrong choice.
I made the right choice.
There you go.
I did the adult thing.
So what were the things? What were the things that you didn't do?
What are you talking about? I didn't.
Pasadena Pirates, fool.
Pasadena Pyro. What? Wait. Do it again. Do it again.
I'm the kid with the backpack waiting for you outside the plane. You're Steve, but unhinged, and all the other thoughts that you thought about saying, but that you didn't.
Okay.
Pasadena Pirates, fool.
Yeah. Step up then.
What?
You heard me. Come on, I'm here.
Okay, maybe I will.
Let's go.
Okay, are we gonna fight in this
Oh, it
hallway?
would have been a double leg. It would have been a double leg. I would have. Ryan loves this, but this is the stuff that I didn't do, guys.
I know.
Yeah. And then level change, boom,
You would have thrown him down
to
to
his
the ground.
fat ankles. Yeah, I would just, boom. I would have just. That would have been easy, John Smith. Ankle pick. Yeah, it would have been boom.
John
And
Smith
then-
is my favorite
and
Keanu
then
Reeves
just like
movie.
elbow, like boom, like just boom, elbows to the either back of the neck. I would have taken his back.
And what about his mom comes out? Do
I'd
not
say
let-
this doesn't concern you,
let
man.
go of my child. Let go of him.
You got a rotten apple here. Boom, boom, boom. See, this is the stuff I didn't want.
This is the stuff I wanted to hear about.
Why?
Though. I would love to hear.
But I thought,
Steve,
all
I
of
would
this
love.
was going through my. This is the thing. I did see a psychiatrist, by the way,
Okay, we'll get
and
that
this
in
is
a
going to
second.
play into that choice.
I would love.
This is going to play into it,
to
okay,
see
brother?
a mom trying to defend her child while you're hitting him and beating him to a bloody pulp and
No, it
yelling,
would've been- it would've
"You
been
got
hit-
a rotten apple here! You got a rotten apple here, Mom! And I'm guessing it doesn't fall far from the tree, so guess what? You're up next, Toots!"
I wouldn't have done these things, but we play these things out in our brains, right? Like, I mean, in a way, that's probably the reason why. I mean, this is I didn't mean it because I did want to actually even as a talking point bring up the Idaho murder because Brian Kohlberger because they did catch a suspect. But anyway, this is a thing where people that have life sentences, this is the type of thing that happens where in life you're presented with just this moment in time where you could either go A or B, right? And so this is the type of thing where, oh, that could have ended up.
What if he just started doing scissors to his
I
face?
should have done that.
And let's do some scissors right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a new year, guys. It can be a new you
7,
if you want, or it can be the same
11,
you
12,
reinvented.
13,
or
14,
maybe you don't need to
15,
grow at all.
16,
I don't know where you're at in your life,
18,
but just
19,
know
and 20.
21, 22, 23. That we're here with you.
24 and 25.
26, 27, and that
28, 29, 30.
that we're
Okay.
here with you, and that it's going to be
Yeah.
a good year.
Yeah. I made the right choice, and I feel good about that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm kind of cramping up. This
Can I tell you about some
episode.
dreams?
Thank you for the segue. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
We haven't talked about our dreams in a minute, but I had nightmares the last few days. Been having nightmares. Mhm.
Can you be more specific? Is
Oh,
the
no, I'll tell you.
Context?
No,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what the
Please.
stuff was about. Okay. One of them, and I don't know where this came from because I haven't watched any movies. Sometimes a movie or a show will influence a dream, like if I watch it right before I go to sleep. Like one of the dreams that I had last night, for example, for sure influenced my dream. But I found out in my dream, this is in my dream, thank goodness, that my brother had cancer and 1 month left to live, and I was crying, and I was like finding out about that news, and
This
then
is
I
really specific.
yeah, and then I woke up to start the day.
Oh my god.
Sometimes I'll go back to sleep just to erase that last thing, but I didn't
Yeah.
have enough time. I was pressed for time, so I didn't have time to go back to sleep. But the reason why I think I had that dream was because I just started watching Breaking Bad. And in Breaking Bad...
Is that
well,
show still going on?
No. It's an old show that people have told me to watch for years that I just started watching that I am enjoying.
Oh, okay.
I'm like in episode 3.
Okay, that's fine.
But he gets cancer, Walter White. He gets cancer, the lead character in that, and I'm getting to the episode where he's just about to tell his wife that he has cancer. So I went to sleep on that show. Probably should have watched something a little bit more uplifting before going to sleep.
Yeah.
But I had that dream last night. So that was one of the 3 bad dreams that I had.
But how many other ones did you have?
I had 2 other vivid ones.
Okay, let's go to the yeah.
Okay. One of them, I was in Mexico, and I was part of this mob family that I was working for.
Oh, sorry.
I was not a stand-up comedian. I was just a different life entirely, but I was Jeremiah in this dream.
Really?
Yeah. For some reason, my life got spun out in a different direction. I was still a dad. I was still a husband to my current wife, and it was still my son and everything. And I'm eating dinner, and I was going to bring some dinner home to my wife and child. And the mob boss who owned the restaurant and oversaw everything in the town, this Mexican, like, mafioso guy, in, I don't know, some small city in Mexico. I'm sitting down and I'm kind of hurrying. I'm kind of eating my food quickly. And he's like, "What? You don't have time for me anymore?" He slaps me in the face.
This is like Goodfellas or something.
Oh, yeah.
This is like a mafia mob movie.
Yeah. He's like, "Why are you eating your food so quickly?" I'm like, "I'm really sorry. I'm really hungry, and I'm trying to get home to my
You're
wife."
at a restaurant?
In a restaurant in public. So people are looking at me getting slapped in public.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Dude, why are you laughing, Ryan?
I'm not laughing.
Dude, every time I know
What are you
you're
talking
reacting,
about?
your shoulders, you do a
Dude, I was
you do
moving.
a crazy like turtle thing here, and dude, you're laughing at
not
him
laughing.
getting slapped, bro.
But it is funny.
Continue. I see. I know every time you laugh. Go ahead.
Yeah. So he keeps slapping me while other people are trying to not look because
How
they
did
know.
that make you feel?
I started crying in the dream like a little pansy. I was like, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And so I start to because my face is stinging from the slaps that are happening to my
Yeah.
cheeks. And
Are
then I
there
start
open
to,
hand slaps?
oh, he is slapping the crap out of me. And then I get up and they're like, "Get this to go for him. Get this to go. Get him out of my face."
Yeah.
And I took my little box and like I walked down like this winding like dusty road because like this restaurant was like kind of like up on this hillside and it was like lit. It was like an outside restaurant at night. Yeah. So that was one of the dreams.
Oh, that's interesting, dude.
Yeah.
What's the third one?
Third one and final one. I needed to find an item that I couldn't find. And I pull into, this was somewhere like San Francisco or this was like a big city. I don't know, just some kind of big city. That's all you need to know because that's in my dream how it was. I pull into this like almost like a parking garage, but it's more like an underpass, like underneath a highway. And as soon as I get down there, there's needles, there's trash, there's like a lot of stuff where I'm like, I'm not in a good area. Like this is not good.
Yeah.
But I still get out of my car because I'm in search of this item that I need to find. I don't remember what the item is. As I'm walking in this tunnel, 40 to 50 homeless people who are shirtless and dirty all surround me,
Like zombies.
like Walking Dead style.
Okay. Wow.
Like they're all coming right for me. They're screaming. They're coming and all.
Were they on drugs? Or-
Yeah.
So they're
loopy, out of their mind.
So they're like
They're
mentally
scary.
ill.
Oh, they're terrifying. So
how scared were you?
well, what I did, I don't know why I did this, but I took off my shirt and started going. I started high-fiving them. To act like one of them, you know what I mean?
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna do your act like, all right, gather around, guys.
Yeah.
I have some new bits.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you do for a living, sir? Nothing? Okay, great.
So you went,
I'm going insane.
So you wanted to. Can I give you an analogy? It's kind of like you're a little possum getting surrounded by hyenas.
Sure.
So you try to do hyena noises
Right.
match their energy level.
Yeah.
Like,
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
while they are circling me, one of them steals my car keys, so I can't leave now.
these are very specific things in your dream that
Yeah.
you're remembering. Like these are detailed.
They were vivid
things.
dreams.
These
They're
are
very,
detailed.
yeah.
Has it?
But
I wonder why are you having them now?
can I tell you something? Look, I'll tell you after. This is an important part after I finish this dream.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely.
So after that, I'm running out, and then it's very Walking Dead-esque where I'm trying to distract them, and I throw some other thing out of my pocket that I know that one of them wants, and I'm able to grab my keys, start my car, and drive off, and that's when I woke up. Now, those two dreams that I had, the Mexico dream and the homeless encampment dream where I was surrounded, happened in the same night.
Really?
They happened in the same night, and this was at the hotel that I was staying at in Cincinnati. I think, I'm not 100% sure, obviously. I think the room was haunted because when I first opened the door to the room, when I checked in after I got in, it was completely dark in there, the lights were off. And as I opened the door, this is what I heard. And it wasn't the heater. It wasn't any noises. I stay in hotels everywhere. This is the noise I heard. I heard. That was the first sound that I heard when I opened the door. It wasn't the heater. I listened out for the heater the rest of the weekend, what it sounded like when it flipped on and off. I flipped on the exhaust in the bathroom to see if it was anything else, like the switches in there. I did not hear that noise the rest of the weekend except when I entered. And I had those dreams that same night after I felt like that weird like presence as I opened the door.
I love these stories, brother. Can you repeat that sound again when you open the door?
Yeah, it was very specific.
Okay. Just take a moment. I want you to really, because that really hit me hard, brother. Go ahead.
I take my key out of the little cardboard thing that they gave me from downstairs.
Mm-hmm. What hotel was it, by the way?
It was called the Mainstay Hotel in Cincinnati.
And it was an older hotel, like history?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
there's
the
history.
nicest.
Was it the one, okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Was it similar to the one we stayed at in Vegas? The old... when we won the money?
It was still a little better than that.
Oh,
Your frugal brother kind of cheaped
Okay.
out and got us a
Okay.
real cheap room
okay.
in Vegas.
Can we do a Frugal Brothers strike again?
Frugal brothers strike again.
Frugal Brothers strike again and again and again.
and again.
Go ahead. Frugal Brothers strike Frugal Brothers strike again.
Frugal brothers strike again.
Frugal Brothers strike again. Okay.
So I take my key out of the card holder,
yeah.
and I put it in.
Yeah.
And as soon as I open the door, I have my luggage with me and everything. So I always like have my luggage right next to me, and then I open the door.
Oh, I know. I've traveled with you, brother.
Yeah,
I know how you
you've
do
seen
it.
it.
Yeah.
I opened the door. As soon as I turned the handle and pushed it open, I heard. And I literally felt something wash over me immediately. And I haven't told my wife this, but I've
haven't?
also heard a similar noise in my place here one time when nobody was home.
What?
Yeah.
Scissor Brothers! Dude, I love football season, brother.
Go Chiefs!
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. The NFL playoff fixture is locked in, and our go-to place for wild card round action is DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, bro.
To kick off the road to Super Bowl 57, new customers can bet just $5 and get 200 in free bets instantly. I think the Chiefs are going to go all the way personally, dude, and I'm betting big on DraftKings.
You know what? Ditto on that, partner. I don't have my jersey. You took it last season, but I'm with the Chiefs too.
Plus, all new and existing customers can get a no-sweat bet each day of the wild card round this weekend. Just place any NFL bet of your choice, and if it loses, you'll get a free bet back up to $10. Action so good, why bet NFL playoffs anywhere else?
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code SCISSOR. New customers can bet $5 on the NFL and get 200 in free bets instantly. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook with promo code SCISSOR. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply.
See show notes for details.
And go Chiefs! Go Chiefs! Go Chiefs! Woo!
Skip the stress and shop online to snag some of the best deals of the holiday season on premium audio products from Raycon.
Their wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers offer premium sound, comfortable fit, and up to 54 hours of battery life at half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, Raycon makes it easy to shop for every Tom, Dick, and bro in your life with holiday gift guides. Don't you wear them when you go to the gym?
Yes, it plays beautiful, vibrant music.
Try shopping Raycon in holiday bundles. Their Best Buds bundle gets you 30% off 2 pairs of everyday earbuds.
Raycons are sleek and stylish and come in range of colorways to match anyone's style. The Raycon's website even offers buy now, pay later options.
Right now, go to buyraycon.com/scissorbros15 to get 20% off site-wide. That's 20% off any Raycon product, which
Almost never happens. Or say even bigger and get 30% off Raycon's exclusive holiday bundles.
that's buyraycon.com/scissorbros15 for 20% off your Raycon purchase. Buyraycon.com/scissorbros15.
Raycon.
That was probably our best ad read ever.
Raycon.
Was this before or after your
This is
hotel trip?
before. This is way before. This is months before.
Oh, dude, we gotta cleanse that out, bro.
I've done it once and it worked for a while. And
No, we gotta white sage it, bro.
Yeah, okay.
You know, God, that's such a scary story, man.
Yeah, it was pretty scary. And then I was like,
Oh,
okay,
no.
well, I got to do 5 shows this weekend. Here we go.
Oh, I mean, you know what that reminds me of? I didn't mean to scare you more.
Yeah.
But do you remember Amityville Horror?
Yeah.
It kind of is reminiscent to that.
Mm.
Like where, remember that when the priest goes back into the home and
Yeah.
there's flies everywhere?
Yeah.
And there is like, get out.
Mhm.
You know, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah.
We might, so, because I was going to say that maybe the spirit followed you here, but you were saying that it was present before you even traveled there previous to the Ohio trip.
Yeah. Well, we
Right.
did this. I mean, we at one point, like just to be safe, because our son was waking up at odd hours and we didn't know if our place was haunted or if we just had a newborn.
Yeah.
You can't really tell starting out because they cry and they point at random things.
Yeah.
Early on, we like prayed in his room one time, like to make sure that there was no evil spirits or entities like in that area.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think, I'm not saying you need a full on exorcism.
Priest Stevie over here.
Yeah.
Priest Stevie in the corner.
It's so weird because when I was in AZ, you know, I did watch The Exorcist again.
Oh yeah.
And so, that type of thing it fascinates me. You know,
Yeah.
because I dealt with something. Obviously, in my Poway home, it was legit, really haunted, like that type of thing, where you know
So
anything audible.
there's
scares
also
me.
this thing that I don't know that's factoring into all of this, which it could be. That's the thing about paranormal,
Yeah.
and we don't know about this stuff. I'm reading a book that's called Psychic Voyages. That's about like.
Even know you read, man. I didn't know you read books. I thought that was so random. I'm reading a book, Psychic Voyages. Continue, dude.
You're
This is
making
great.
fun of me for reading.
No, I didn't know you read. First, I didn't know you read like on that tip.
It's the first one I've read in years.
But
Okay.
then why? I'm not judging you, man. Don't take this the
A
wrong
sister
way.
sibling gave it to me after a show.
Oh, okay. It's called Psychic Voice, dude. We don't. Isn't that great though? Like they thought of that.
Well,
to give
because
to you.
they heard me talking about
Yeah.
astral projection on one of our episodes. And they're
Yeah.
like, you might like this book. It talks about like the studies of astral projection and different stuff like that. And I was
Oh,
like, okay,
man.
I'll read that.
Yeah.
So I had been reading it recently, and then it's
Yeah.
like, if I'm reading this stuff, am I opening myself? Is it like a portal where like more things like, because if I'm studying it and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
that more things are more likely to happen? Kind of freaks me out even thinking about it.
Yeah, I could see the logic in that as well. Because you're kind of attracting that energy,
Right.
Yeah.
Or is it just because I'm reading about it, my brain is making things up that I'm hearing?
That could be a possibility.
That would be the people
yeah.
who are deniers of the paranormal.
Yeah.
They would be like, your brain's just making that up because you're reading about it.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I listened out. I was tired, and I was like, had traveled all day, and I was just
Right.
like ready to like get in the room.
What do you remember? What the context was in the book? Like what chapter it was, or what they talked about in the book?
No, right now I'm reading a chapter about reincarnation, about people who believe in reincarnation, and like
Yeah.
and people who have died, and then they're able to tell memories of other little kids and stuff that
Yeah.
have died in like car accidents and stuff like that. It's crazy.
You know, Buddhists believe that as well.
Oh, yeah.
the whole.
That's part of the
cycle
chapter
life.
too. It's
Yeah.
like really popular in India because people
Yeah.
believe in reincarnation a lot in India.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, I'm sorry.
it's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to change the complete tone of the
but
pod.
that kind of it kind of because you made me think of because I saw in Arizona I saw a movie that because we wanted to see something fresh that me and my girl had never seen. Have you heard of a movie called Enter the Void or something like that?
No, but
It's about that. It's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the weirdest like drug induced movie where it's about that, where this kid is living in Japan and he ends up getting involved with drugs and that whole scene. His sister's like a stripper out there in Tokyo, and he ends up getting killed in a drug deal, and the whole movie is about him in the astral, whatever, purgatory world, like flying over the city, and like, so that
I'm gonna love this,
dude. It's dude. I don't know if I want you to see it. It's really messed up. Hold up. It's called. I want to give you the real. It's really messed up. So the end of the movie is literally him.
Insidious is one of my favorite movies because the way
No,
they
this is beyond-
because
this is
they shoot
beyond
the way they
Insidious.
shoot the astral projection. I love it in Insidious.
So anyway, so the whole movie is him as a ghost in Tokyo or Japan, and he ends up being reincarnated into his sister's womb.
What?
Yes, because
Did it come? Well, I don't want to hear any more spoilers, but is it on Netflix or where'd you watch it?
I bought it. I bought it on iTunes.
iTunes or whatever.
Yeah,
Apple Music or whatever.
yeah. It's the most disturbing. I don't know. Did I buy it or did I see it on? I'm sorry.
I'll give you a Netflix recommendation while Steve is looking at that. I just watched a suspense thriller, not really horror, but more of like a thriller suspense. That's called The Menu that just dropped on Netflix. Really good.
I saw previews for that.
I liked it a lot. It's very out there and weird, and I loved it.
Yeah, hold up. It's called yeah, I think it is called Enter the Void or something like that. Enter the Void. Yeah, it's called Enter the Void. Can I read you the
Synopsis?
the synopsis?
Mm-hmm.
One of the most anticipated cinematic events of the year, Gaspar Noé's Enter the Void is a visionary thrill ride that's riveted audiences at Cannes, Toronto, Sundance, and South by Southwest film festivals. At Cannes, Manola Dargis of the New York Times called it an exceptional work, the work of an artist who's trying to show us something we haven't seen before, the long-awaited follow-up to the
What year?
controversial...
09.
09? The long way to
Oh, no,
follow up to what?
2010.
The long way to follow up to what?
Let me see. Controversial Irreversible. That's the other movie. Okay, so it says right here, Nathaniel Brown and Paz de la Huerta star as a visceral journey set against the thumping neon club scene of Tokyo, which hurts the viewer into an astonishing trip through life, death, and universally wonderful and horrible moments between. But there's a lot of drug-induced, like the guy smokes, like he's in Tokyo, there's a scene, I mean, this is kind of a spoiler, but not. He smokes DMT as well, and so it's like you don't know
Right.
when
You
you're
don't know
watching it
what's-
if it's a DMT trip, but it's like it's such a it was because I've seen some messed up movies, but this one really.
Hey, Gerald, do you ever take DMT? Yeah, I listened on one episode of Joe Rogan. I got high out of my ball sack, but I wouldn't recommend it on the reg. There you go, Steve.
Okay, can I tell you another movie? You seen Avatar 2 yet? Way of
Not
the
yet.
Water. Okay, that was a fun one. But I saw another movie
You got
that
another
I think you
haircut
would
too, right? Yeah.
really.
Your mold's getting thicker, dude.
Really?
Well, yeah, you cleaned it up. You
I cleaned
cut
it up.
The,
I
you
think
cut
I
the
did clean
sides.
it up. I think I did clean it up.
Yeah, it looks good.
It does?
Yeah.
Okay, thank
Heck
you.
yeah.
Have you seen The Whale?
No, I want to see that with Brendan
Dude,
Fraser.
yes.
Yeah, I've heard it's really good.
Dude, he gained like close to 300 pounds just for that role.
Didn't he wear a fat suit too?
Yeah, but then he did there's he had there were to because if you
excess.
see the visual of his body, I mean just his physical performance in that movie is astonishing.
Yeah.
It really, dude.
Well, hopefully
And you're vulnerable as far as being honest about you crying in your dream. I don't remember the last time like it was Niagara Falls in there in the movie theater, dude. It was that his performance was that moving. his acting was. I think this was his best performance ever. Like it really was. You know what? And I said this to my girl. I'm like, that performance that he did was close to like
George of the Jungle.
no, not George the Jungle.
It wasn't close to that performance.
No, it was close to like
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
no, it was close to like
Encino Man.
Robert De Niro and like as Travis Bickle in like Taxi Driver,
Oh, okay.
or like a Daniel Day-Lewis in like There Will Be Blood. It was that like good. Or no. Before you say that, Charlize Theron as Eileen Wuornos in Monster. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, where you're like, wow, this guy really went for it. But go ahead.
Ryan, you had a song for us that you.
Yep, we do have a song.
We email your questions, songs, art, all that stuff to scissorbrospod@gmail.com. And we will, if we can, we'll play it on the podcast. And who's this one coming from?
This one is from our scissor sibling, Jonathan Francis.
Oh, we love Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Come gather around my siblings, I will tell a tale of Jeremiah Watkins, our scissor brother pale. He flew too high like Icarus, soaring towards the sun, when he challenged Stevie Weeby, but Stevie Weeby won. The punishment was brutal, punishment was wild. That habanero hot sauce was anything but mild. They didn't put it on a chicken wing, they had to be more crass. They shot a turkey baster of hot sauce up his demonetization. And if you ask me what hell is like, what awaits the sinful soul, I think of Jeremiah and his poor unfortunate hole. And so my scissor siblings, listen to my plea. Just eat the frickin' hot sauce, don't take it rectally. And though it's fun to challenge your scissor siblings to a game, be careful picking punishments, your butt may end in flames. Revolutionary hot sauce.com/scissorbros. Please enjoy responsibly.
Oh,
Damn good song.
and also he even made it an ad for the hot sauce at the end. Revolutionary.com/scissorbros.
Great song, brother.
Revolutionary hot sauce.
Great song. Keep them coming.
Jonathan, thank you, dude. That was so good.
Jonathan,
Also,
great songwriting, brother.
he's one of our scissor siblings on the Patreon. We do Zooms with him. We game with him. And he said that he's been playing guitar lately and practicing. That sounded really good, dude.
Jonathan, keep it up, dude. Keep
That was
it up.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I loved that song.
I did too.
Keep
It
sending
was-
those songs. We'll play them, guys.
it was well thought out, too.
scissorbrospod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great. All about.
Demonetization.
That's one of my favorite parts. Yeah. Talking about my fiery butt.
Yeah. And I'm still kind of trying to get over seeing your asshole. But
Dude, I looked at it in the mirror for the first time this weekend.
Yeah. It was pink. Sorry, go ahead.
I took a photo of it
Why? Why?
because I wanted to see what was going on up there.
Are you having irritability in your butthole?
Yeah.
Really?
I think the hot sauce left some long-lasting effects for a few weeks.
Like, what do you mean?
It's been irritable up there, brother.
Is it pain?
It was even more pink than the standard tone.
You want to show me real quick?
What?
We'll do that for Patreon. Dude, that's what I want to do. On the start of the new Patreon.
That's
I
how you want to open?
That's the opener. Is you just turn your ass here, spread them. Let me see your anus.
See what's going on with it?
I want to see what's going on with the colorization. That you can only get it at Patreon. That's a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Um.
Was there? You said you had a question or anything else before we?
Yeah,
do,
well, we
the
have one
challenge?
more song.
Oh, one more song.
Short one. A few
I
weeks
still want to
ago.
talk about the psychiatrist.
Oh, yeah.
Thing too. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. A few weeks ago, Jeremiah asked Stevie to do a little soundbite for us of Stevie Weeby here. Think about it. And Lil Water Socks submitted a song. Who is a huge fan.
This is his original music.
Yep. And he is a huge fan of Steve.
Okay.
Bought Stir Crazy.
Oh,
watched him to Mangchi.
cool.
All that stuff.
Okay, so he's okay.
All right. So here we go. This is called Think About It.
So say into the mic. Ryan and I are going to be quiet. I want you to say something like Stevie Weeby here. Think about it. Something like that.
Okay, Stevie Weeby. Stevie Weeby here. Think about it. Yeah. Stevie Weeby. Think about it. Stevie Weeby. Stevie Weeby. I do kind of like it.
Rough like that. Rough like that. Rough like that.
Think about it.
Rough like recipes Dale Johnson. Rough like that. Rough like that. I do kind of like it rough.
Okay. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Penny Sue cream pies. These are pretty good. It's first try. Boom. Right to the egg. First try. This first try. Boom. You can't plan something like that. It just organically happens.
Yeah, full court press.
Dude, that was amazing.
That was awesome.
Dude, he took some time doing that.
Yeah, a lot of remixing.
What's
there.
his name?
Lil Water Socks.
Lil Water Socks.
Dude, good job, Low Water Socks. Good job. What do you got there? What are you reaching for? Good job, bro.
I just want to make sure that I want to make sure that you're staying fed and drank because I don't want the energy to dip. So I brought you a Chewy bar.
Did you notice the energy dipping?
No.
Yes, you did. Oh my goodness. Was it energy dipping?
No. We started talking about ghosts and stuff, so I just I didn't want us to.
Oh.
I didn't want us to bring it down too far. I know you well, brother.
I know you. You know me very well.
Aren't you starting to get a little hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear my stomach growl or something? Well, I have my dip in right now, but this would be a good segue. This is
Let's
a
talk
major...
about the diagnosis, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So I made an appointment with a psychiatrist in Arizona, and yeah, I went and I got diagnosed. Yeah. And can I give him a shout out real quick?
Yeah.
So shout out to Dr. Fong.
Dr. Fong, F-O-N-G?
Yeah.
Fellow Asian person?
Yeah, I think he's half Chinese, half white.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice guy. What I liked about it is there's actually nothing negative. It was all a positive experience. And what I liked about it is the price was good. The price was really good. Can I tell you why? I've been spending months here trying to find one in LA. And dude, it's like they charge an arm and a leg for, they're like $930,
Yeah.
This was $375 just for the initial analysis or appointment.
Yeah.
And the second one, it's going to be even cheaper when I go back. But I spent a good. I mean, even in the reception area, I had to fill out a questionnaire, and it wasn't just like name, address, email, phone number. It was like they asked you like specific questions. Kind of like when the lady was over here. What's her name?
Allie.
Allie.
Dr.
When Allie was
Allie.
over here.
Allie Arena. Dr. Allie Arena, if you want to reach
it
out
was
to her.
similar to that. And so I'm like, okay, I answered the questions honestly as I could. But we got into just what triggers me. He asked me what I did for work. He asked me about past traumas as far as my dad and the domestic abuse. And I even on top of that mentioned, hey, dude, like I'm 15 years sober. I don't want to be I don't want to be like, as far as prescriptions, I don't want to be taking anything like stimulant induced, like as far as like, you know, those speedy pill things.
Right.
And so it was a good hour I sat there, and my girl was sitting right next to me, so she kind of added her tidbits about, we talked about my sleep too. So that's all kind of included in, and I didn't realize this because he worded it in a way where a possibility was, could it be that at nighttime I'm stimulated in because I think a lot at night, you know, like as far as my anxiety, and it could play a role in my sleeping patterns, you know, like,
right.
you know, and so I got something for that too as well. I mean, just during emergencies, like I took a half of one last night and I got like 7 hours of sleep.
Oh.
Before I came in, that is usually not the case. So I talked about depression as well, anxiety, and he asked me what I did for work, and I told him that I podcast, and I was honest. I go like, as far as the Steve Weeby show, I go, yeah, like a lot of the times I have a hard time paying attention, and people have even commented that they're like, dude, let your guests talk, as far as like, and I said like, it's almost as if I get 15-20% and I can't wait to respond, or I'm waiting for them to finish so I could inject my commentary or whatever. I got prescribed a SSRI, which has to do with serotonin and stuff, to balance the serotonin levels. So I'm on a thing called Lexapro. So yeah, so it's probably my 5th or 6th day taking it. So yeah, yeah.
So what was the diagnosis that you just had, that you're struggling with depression? Because Lexapro
it's a cocktail of several things. It's depression, anxiety.
Because I've had friends on Lexapro. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's more common than I initially thought, but it's a pretty common thing. And what I like most about it is it's not like a stimulant or something, like where it's kind of an inhibitor or a serotonin thing where it's going to balance my serotonin levels, which is I haven't felt it takes several weeks for it to really kick in, but yeah, I mean, I did it and I felt good about it. And yeah, so.
Okay.
Yeah. God, it got super serious.
No.
It got super serious in here.
I was letting you talk. I was listening.
Yeah, I know.
All I'll say is, for whatever reason, if you decide to go off of it, make sure that you talk to a doctor. Don't go off cold turkey, okay? It's very important that you don't just stop. If you're not feeling it for a while, if you're taking it for a few weeks and then you're like, I don't feel like taking this anymore. It's very important that you talk to a doctor to wean yourself off of it, because I know people who have like crashed really hard, and it's been What
do you mean by that? Like they
antidepressants are there. If you go off of them cold turkey, they can really mess with your psyche and everything. And it's important that you under the care of a doctor, go off of them slowly. So like, I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I read that too. As far as you can't just
really
go turkey,
you
you kind of have to wean yourself off.
Yeah.
So like, do you know fellow comedians in your community that have been on something like that? Or
The one that came to mind was like Brody Stevens took like antidepressants and stuff like that, and
Oh God, that's really.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that just scared the crap out of
That's
me.
why I'm saying. That's why I got
That's
serious. Is
sca-
because like I
yeah.
don't just quit cold turkey
Because I
because
noticed that your mood completely went serious.
Yeah. No, that's like yeah. Lexapro's a trigger word for me.
I didn't know that.
No, it's
he was
okay.
specifically on something like that.
Well, that was one of the ones that he joked about on stage, so I don't know what he was actually on. But he would go, Lexapro, yes, you got it.
He would really.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But he struggled with depression and stuff, and he was experimenting with like going off of it and stuff. And you know, I'm just saying, like, talk to a doctor before. Like, if you're starting to take it consistently, it'll balance you out, and it'll probably be great effects on you. But I'm just saying, just don't be like, I'm done with this one day, because it's not healthy to just do that.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
I didn't mean to change the.
No,
you know.
I mean, I'm glad you did bring that up, and I did talk to people, even in my 12-step program, and because people are saying, "Oh, is that a relapse?" And it's like there's a lot of people in recovery that are, because it even says in the literature, like if you need outside help to help you, you know, in your recovery as well, like outside of the program, there, that's not like looked down upon,
Right?
You know? That's
of course,
like, yeah,
of course.
you know, because these are. I mean, as far as mental health is concerned, it wasn't that there's more research now as far as to cater towards people who need specific needs.
Yeah.
Other than just, you know, just plain sobriety, like the program or whatever. So, yeah. Wow, I didn't know that, but that does kind of scare me, you know, because.
Well, so
do you have a personal fear, just being my friend, that like, oh no, like let's say hypothetically if Steve were to get off this stuff, like suddenly something might happen? Or
not drastic, but mood wise, I know for sure, like I've known multiple people who tried to quit it cold turkey, and you really need to, like, you need to pace yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
All
just
right.
looking out for you, brother.
No, I appreciate that
Yeah.
too, but I'm just happy at least I got to see someone.
No,
you
it's
know?
great.
Yeah,
It's great.
We'll see how it happens. Like, let's. I mean, just as far as you kind of monitoring my mood or my behavior.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm fresh on it, so you kind of, you know, you can't tell the effects yet as far as.
I mean, I
mood.
will say that I was impressed when we ate before the New Year's. Your idea for us to start doing the bonus episode a week on Patreon, and I was like, great, I'm down. You know me.
That surprised you?
Yeah, of course it did. It shocked me.
It shocked you.
I had to close my mouth. I had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it logically made sense to me, because it's like, if we're in here anyway,
I love it.
might as, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that way,
You know me. I'm always down to do more
yeah,
stuff.
and this is, since you brought that up, this is another reason why I brought that up, is because you know, there's a lot of effort put into these episodes, as far as not only just showing up to this stuff, but behind the scenes stuff, because we have you know, junior editors, we have, you know, Rye, you know, Jordan, just a list full of people, and it's like, it's just frustrating when we get demonetized.
Sure.
And this is a way where it's like there's no worry or concern when it has to do with that. We could just film what we want, and it's like, yeah, if you want to see the unfiltered, raw, how we would really do it, then go to Patreon.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep bringing up these. Hey, these are good little.
You just winked with the wrong eyes, so the side. You went like
Yeah,
you were
I
like
did
this,
a
so
little
the camera
promotional
saw the
tool,
wink.
so.
Yeah, there you go. That's the right eye.
Patreon.com/SizBros.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I just thought that it just made sense to me. It just clicked with me, like, because you've been mentioning it so many times, like, hey, we should really focus on our Patreon. And I'm like, all right, dude, you know, but it's. And I commend you for your patience of dealing with, like, this neurosis.
Do you know how many times I've heard?
Just
"All
there's
right."
all right, dude. We'll get to it, dude. All right, dude. All right, you know.
You chose the challenge this week, didn't you?
Can I just set it up of how I thought of this and what happened?
Oh, I do want to thank Ryan. I don't know where I put them. Oh, they're over there. Ryan, brought us tamales.
Now, that's very good you brought that up.
From your abuela? See?
Yep.
Gracias.
Now, Ryan, I mean, I'm open to this because it's so gnarly. As far as this challenge, this specific challenge we're about to do, would you mind if we kind of mixed in the thing with the tamales or just keep it separate?
You can't really. I mean, they came out of the freezer, so.
Oh, no. Then if they're in the freezer,
Oh, so you have
we
to
need
put
to
them,
put
you
them
have
in the
to bake
freezer
them.
or thaw them or bake them.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, then let's get to the challenge.
Let's do it. So what is this? What?
Oh, dude,
what's it,
let me hold up, man. I can feel your anxiety, brother. I mean, this is Scissor Bros. We're gonna go all in, brother, together.
Is it an eating challenge?
Yes.
Frick. What is it?
Dude,
I'm
relax,
sorry.
dude. Let's ease into
I'm sorry.
it. So I was in Arizona and I was in a store and something caught my attention, and when I looked at it, I kept coming back to it. I'm like, hey, those are interesting things. That looks like something we could use for a Scissor Bros challenge, and I'm going to present them right now. Da, 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 da. It's a scorpion lollipop. Dun, 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 dun. So, the challenge is, so I have 2 of them. This is going to be the Scorpion King Challenge, where whoever, and you could use your own methods, whoever finishes the lollipop first and swallows the scorpion wins the challenge. And you could
There's not poison in the scorpion?
No, there's no tail. They cut. Yeah, this is good.
You researched these?
Yeah, I
okay.
even talked to the lady, and then you could visually see. So whoever finishes the scorpion first.
Do we have to suck them?
You could go by any means necessary.
So you could technically bite.
You could
them?
whatever. You could bite them.
Really?
You could suck. You could, if you want to.
There are basically no rules.
There's no rules.
Your only goal is to eat the scorpion.
Okay, so Ryan, do you want to tell them the punishment?
Yeah. So the winner is crowned the Scorpion King.
Yes.
And the loser has to eat.
Here, let me grab those from you.
Yeah. You can open them up too.
So the loser actually has to eat one of these armor tail scorpions.
Great.
And Ryan, do you know much research on the tails? Because I know the tails are missing on these, but what about because Ryan specifically ordered these armor tails?
I specifically looked for edible scorpions.
Okay.
And those are edible scorpions.
Yeah. So, dude, you do not look hyped on this at all. I don't either, man.
All right.
So it's just one of these, right?
Yeah, there's 2 in there.
I know, but I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not go crazy
Okay.
here, dude, because we already are going to eat one through the lollipop. So, are you ready to get going on this?
Yeah. Happy New Year, guys. Let's get into this. Good grief. I mean, okay. So we just suck, or
We
can bite too?
We could
We're
bite.
allowed to bite?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Ryan, how are we going to tell who? And it's the complete scorpion, right?
Yep, the whole
I
Show
think,
the cam-
I think it's this. You know, after you're done chewing all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever method you want to use, you just got to eat the scorpion.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan, do you want to count down for this one?
3, 2, 1, scorpion.
Ow. It's too hard for me to eat.
You might have an advantage, Jeremiah, because you have better teeth.
Dude.
Steve's better at sucking than I am.
Hey, dude, edit that out.
Edit it back in. Dude, I have to like give this thing a.
It looks like you know what you're doing. Dude. It looks like you sucked a few lollipops there.
You.
Dude, I just shit in my pants, too.
What?
I just thought it was a fart. God, I keep doing that. I'm so sorry, guys.
Doing that?
Did you really?
Yeah, I just shit my pants. This is a horrible day, and it's raining. It's a horrible day.
You're a live action Charlie Brown, man.
This is horrible, dude. Yeah. It's diarrhea, too. It's freaking diarrhea. I'm sorry. God dang.
I cry right now.
I'm so sorry.
You just made me cry.
We'll show them on Patreon.
You just made me cry. We'll show your dirty draws on Patreon.
I want to prove that I did it.
Oh my god.
Oh, God dang it, dude. This is horrible. Oh, God, this is so uncomfortable. Because it's like wet in my...
Is it going to go through the... Here. Put a washcloth on your butt, just in case. Like, put it underneath your drawers, just in case.
Can I be real, and I'm not trying to be funny? I shit my pants yesterday, too, in the same pants.
What's wrong, man?
I don't know, man.
What's going on with you?
I don't know.
I look over and Steve has his own hand on the back of his head.
Oh, my God.
You guys aren't getting creative enough.
What do you mean?
We said there's no rules.
Yeah, but we have to eat all of it.
Mm-hmm.
The scorpion or the sucker?
The scorpion.
We only have to eat the scorpion on the inside of this?
Yeah.
Not just
No, the scorpion.
the scorpion. I thought we'd eat the whole sucker.
No, it's a scorpion.
Oh, that was a horrible idea.
Sure, I guess you can use my fucking hoof to smash a scorpion lollipop. What the hell am I doing with my life?
This is just some raw scorpion that fell out. Ugh. Ew. A little bit of the hair on the scorpion is tickling me.
Can I wipe my ass? I mean, it's so wet in my pants.
Wait for the Patreon, brother.
Damn, dude. Dude. You see the brown?
Did it go through the chair, too?
It's just a brown streak. Did you see it?
I did see it. I think there's two, right?
Yeah, there's 2 brown streaks.
Yeah, you can keep that.
God damn. I'm so sorry, guys.
You're not even trying anymore?
Yeah, it's just like there's only so much my tooth could do. I don't want to break my tooth.
Why would you do this challenge?
He's walking around in the store and sees Scorpion Lollipops like, I could win that.
This is like when you thought of the how many balloons we could blow up challenge and you forgot that I was a saxophone player.
Dude, you're doing good.
I'm almost done.
Oh, God.
The key thing for me is I got one chunk off clean with no scorpion on it, and that's what's helping me out a lot.
Let's see that piece.
No scorpion.
A little foot.
Oh, there is. Good grief. Dang, I didn't even see that. That did it. Heck yeah. Cool.
All right.
Happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Man, this is a horrible day. I shit in my pants and have to eat a scorpion.
Welcome to Scissor Bros.
Horrible, dude.
I'm gonna get that as a tattoo.
I know.
Horrible,
It's
dude.
a
Horrible day.
My hands are all sticky and God.
All right, load it up.
All right, dude. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Why did I pick this challenge?
You know what, brother? Because you pooped your pants and you made me laugh
No, you're not gonna eat a scorpion.
out of solidarity.
No, we don't do that.
I know we don't do it anymore.
No.
But today is we also don't poop our pants. Do we?
You.
We usually don't do that either.
Oh, I know we don't.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put one more cloth underneath your butt.
Dude, look at that. These are your. This is your birthday. This is your birthday gift, and we're using them for my shit racks.
I knew they'd come in handy. Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Jordan. God. You're not eating one of these. Okay, here we go, Jeremiah. Oh my God. Oh my, here they are. Okay, you ready? You're not eating one of these. You want to sing a song while I eat this? Okay.
Today was a very bad day because I shit myself and I had to eat a scorpion. Today was a very bad day. It's not every day you have to poop and eat scorpions. Why was today one of the worst days?
The stinger's still on here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, isn't there poison in
No.
here? What?
No.
What do you mean no?
There's no it's bee venom, but no, there's none in there.
Dude, the stinger is on here, right?
Today was a very bad day.
The stinger is literally right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they drain it.
Today was a very bad day because I pooped myself.
God dang, man.
But on top of that, I also had to eat a scorpion. Oh, today was a very bad day. Bad day. Oh, today was one of the worst days that I've ever had. That I've ever had. Cause poop in your pants and scorpions don't mix.
Dude, this is putting me in such a bad mood. I got juice. Dude, please. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in to Scissor Bros.
Oh.
Look out for the Patreon when Stevie will show his spoiled, his spoiled pants.
Love you guys. That was a strange ending to a wonderful episode.
Yeah.
But I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Can I wipe my ass now?
Only on
Patreon.
Patreon. Love you guys. Bye.
Scissor Brothers!
Hello? Is anyone still there? It's your pal Gerald and... Wow. Surprised Steve didn't want to do the fart corner before coming around to old Gerald. To be honest, I was a little bit relieved. 'Cause you know what? I don't like following farts every single week. But what do you guys think? You can leave a comment below. Man, the boys are pushing that Patreon pretty fucking hard this episode. I've been on the Patreon. I'm an OG. Yeah, I do my thoughts on there too. But anyway, hope you guys have a good week. I did like being a part of the challenge. That was fun. Oh yeah, new Stand Up on the Spot that I helped produce comes out on Monday on the new channel, youtube.com/@standupots. And I was manscaping recently, nicked my ball sack, and there's blood everywhere, but I started using the Manscaped and it cleared right up. Alright, I gotta go, guys.
They shot a turkey baster of hot sauce up his.